today. The Acolyte has finally finished, and oh boy, is this show something for sure. So, I've already done my thoughts on it, but now that the show is completely done and now out of the way, overall thoughts of this show, it is absolutely disgusting. How did you guys put a piece of content out of this? Literally, we got 2 episodes that are flashback episodes, and the second one is just a different perspective. Literally, that's all it is. The writing is still absolutely terrible. The only good thing about this is the villain, Cormier, the stranger, the Sith. So, yes, there's a very interesting perspective of that, but this show is it's just terrible. It is so bad. Now, I've already talked about the writing and all the other stuff about this show, but the last couple of episodes still was not able to save this, and they had the audacity to throw in the most desperate season 2 plead, Darth Plagueis. And not only that, they threw in Puppet Yoda, which honestly, to be quite frank, Darth Plagueis showing up, I thought was actually kind of cool. Yoda, I was very disappointed in seeing him show up because that means that he's just lied to everybody for years. And we've already the downfall of the Jedi was the prequel trilogy, and the fact that this show shows the downfall of the Jedi 70 years to that is just absolutely terrible. There's no excuse for it. There isn't. And there's nothing to justify it at all. The entire time it's stupid. Freaking Leslie Headland's wife, the green skittled head lady, happens to have the apprentice, which is the Khmer, which, to be quite frank, he should have been the main character of the entire show. It's literally called the Acolyte. He wanted an acolyte, and he's the apprentice, supposedly to Darth Plagueis. And the only good thing about this was the fighting and the lightsaber fights, the writing, the premise of following the Sith in the High Republic era, prequel trilogy era, Clone Wars, was such a fascinating idea. All the dark mischief that you can tell with the Sith, and you didn't even have to involve the Jedi. You can still have witches. You can have the bounty hunters. You could show the dark underworld of Star Wars with the Sith. And the fact that they involve the Jedi with this is just absolutely ridiculous. The whole premise of it the show had such a unique concept, and I was so looking forward to this show. I had hopes that this show was going to be good. And every single episode, I knew this show was going to be crap, but I just wanted a small glimmer of hope that this show was going to be good. And it is still absolutely garbage. I can't tell you how bad I really just dislike the Acolyte. It is so bad in terms of writing, storytelling, constantly contradicting itself. The strong lead female antagonist of the show, which is the twin sister, happened just constantly flip-flops of what she wants to do. The main character ends up becoming a Sith, which was an obvious as all get out. And there was had a couple cool ideas, but all in all, the show was just bad. And to be quite frank, I want to start another freaking channel just to literally prove a point of how bad this show is and what it could have been. It's bad. It is so bad, and I am very just kind of concerned of the state of Star Wars from here on out. I'm a passionate Star Wars fan. I love it, and I love this franchise. I grew up on it. I watched Revenge of the Sith and Return of the Jedi. Those are my favorite movies. I went and watched The Force Awakens. I watched every single movie on opening weekend since Disney has bought Star Wars. And it's just absolutely crap. I really just right now, I have no faith in Star Wars right now. The only thing that I'm really kind of looking forward to is season 2 of Ahsoka and maybe more Star Wars Visions, but they've already thrown that out the window. But as of right now, like everything is just kind of crappy. Andor season two, I don't even know because I like Andor. I'm just not looking forward to anything Star Wars coming up really. So Disney, Lucasfilm, Star Wars Celebration 2025 in Japan, you better pull something like really dang good. You better get me back because this show is so bad. I cannot tell you how much of a piece of this dog like this show is. It's so bad. This show really pisses me off. So with that being said, the Acolyte in total, because I've already done a mid-show review of this, the show is not getting a season 2. There's no way that the show gets a season 2. All in all, the Acolyte is a 1 out of 10 in terms of rating, in my opinion. This show is so freaking bad. I can't tell you how bad it is. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you know how bad the Acolyte is. So anyway, I will see you all very, very soon. Go away now. I'll see you all very, very soon.